It's the Hashtag Girls, and we're here at Winston-Salem State University with some very handsome guys. I'll let you introduce yourself first.
I'm Matt Parmesan.
Hi ladies, I'm Lewis.
I'm Eric Hargrove.
I'm Javon Wells.
And you are our...
We are Second Take.
Yes.
Okay, so my first question for you guys are, how did y'all start?
Well, it all started with Matthew had the idea pretty much, and then he came to me with it. And of course, we always watched the show First Take, and that's pretty much where we got the idea from. But when he said it, we immediately was like, "Yo, we can do this. Like, it sounds good. Like, I'm excited about it." And it actually came to fruition.
So were you the one that put all the guys together?
Yes, these two guys have class with me, and that's my roommate over there. So, we're all good buddies, good friends. So we just put two and two together and
Okay, so y'all in the studio, right? First episode. What was the energy like? Were you all nervous? Were you excited?
First, it was excited, man. I couldn't wait. Like, it was like, yeah. Well, I was like, I don't mind being in front of the camera. I don't mind talking to anybody, in front of anybody. Like, I'm never nervous in front of anything. So I was excited. Like, it was my first time getting ready to be on TV. So people can view it and see how. And then I get to see how I look on TV. So it was a great experience for me to see exactly how I look and how I sound.
I think for me, I wasn't even nervous, or like I was kind of excited, but me and Matt, like, it's my roommate, so we argue about the same stuff all the time. So, I mean, like, we just doing it on camera. Like, we literally be sitting in the room just arguing for like 30 minutes, and we be like, bro, we just gotta talk about this on Second Take. We just gotta create it. So we gotta get it. So we always have these ideas and stuff. So for me, it was just like, hey, we're just in the room like talking like regular.
To me, I was just excited, man, because there's not too many organizations on campus putting out these video productions, and I was just happy to be able to be a part of the news artists, like, with all the history it has, like, be a part of that show that boom for the campus, pretty much.
Great idea.
That's what I love to do. So
when I heard about it, I was like, yeah, man, like, most definitely, we gotta do this. So I was definitely down for it.
Okay, so since this is all about sports, what sports did y'all play in high school?
Oh, man, boy used to get down hard. Boy used to get down hard. I played basketball, track, a little football.
Okay.
But yeah, I was all around. I played anything.
For me in high school, I played basketball, ran track, played baseball. But basketball is like what I did. That's my forte.
See, I've always liked sports. I've always liked all sports, but I didn't play in high school. Baseball was my first love. That's the sport I played growing up mostly. That's kind of like wore out on it. So basically, I'm just play sport for fun now.
I played football. I ran track, and then I played basketball in high school. And I actually played basketball here for the university. So, but I feel like, I guess basketball would be like, football was actually my first love. I'm not gonna lie. Football was my first love, and then, to be honest, like, I got in middle school and I didn't want to work out in the summer, so that's really where it ended for me. So then, I really focused on basketball, and it led me here. So.
Well, since we're talking about sports, who are your guys' favorite basketball team and football team?
Oh,
Straight up, man. First, favorite basketball player, Carmelo Anthony, man. Favorite, all around, fundamental.
Like, you talking current or like
all
all time?
All time.
Okay.
Fundamental.
He was on the Nuggets.
Fundamentally sound, man. Can do anything, just about anything, but lacks on defense. But you said favorite team, basketball. I had to say Denver. That's where it started at. I was a Melo fan when he was with Denver, so he left Denver.
That's right.
Was my team.
That's right.
Like, my favorite player of all time is Allen Iverson. I guess just that era growing up and me being a young fella, I remember watching every game, like, and like being looking forward to watching every game.
so I had to say the same thing. Allen Iverson, like, and then especially because when I was growing up, like, I was always a slim kid. I was always short. So I always looked at Allen Iverson like, that's how that's my avenue. That's how I'm gonna play.
That's how we play.
Yeah. So, but as far as teams, like my favorite, I don't even have a favorite basketball team right now. I honestly don't. But football, I'm going with Redskins. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen now, listen. We
I
struggling.
was like,
Hey,
I'm about to comment.
Listen, we're going through some turmoil. We're going through some tough times right now. But I mean, we'll be back sooner or later when we find out who the quarterback is. But anyway.
Oh yeah, speaking of turmoil, speaking of struggling, you know, my favorite NBA team is the Hornets. You know,
Y'all still a Bobcat. Y'all still a Bobcat.
I'm trying to leave that area behind. You know what I'm saying?
It's a great team.
But yeah, you know, we're at the bottom of the East, can't make the playoffs in the worst conference in the league, but still, you know, that's still my team. I always rock with the hometown team, so my favorite football team, favorite NFL team is the Carolina Panthers. You know, we won our division 2 years in a row. We're going to do it again coming up this next season, so y'all be looking out.
But on some college basketball stuff though,
Okay, that's it.
Georgetown, number 1.
Oh, yeah.
And then Duke second, because I'm from
No, man, now we
It's all
Georgetown number 1 of all
about some
time.
Tar Heels,
And
man.
then,
Man, I like NC State, man. I know, you know, hey, we went far this year though. We actually did good. We made
Julius Holly.
that's when I actually got hooked on.
I ain't gonna
Julius
lie.
Holly. That's when I really was like NC State fan. Then I actually went up there for a basketball camp, met Sidney Lowe and everything too.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, it was a great experience. So that was just added on, like, dang. You know,
Most of the Duke fans now used to be NC State fans.
That is
Like-
true.
Like they just start rocking with
That
them,
is
they
true.
start losing.
That is true. That's true.
That's logic, though.
Okay, so my question for you guys, y'all being black men in media, how do y'all stay positive and how do y'all stay grounded? How do y'all stay motivated, determined to keep going, even though society now is getting crazy with Trayvon Martin, you know, Mike Brown? So.
Well, for me, you know.
No, not like that. I'm sorry. I should say all men. I'm sorry. I should say all men. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm sorry. No, please. I'm sorry.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
That's my roommate, everybody. That's my roommate. But I feel like with all that going on, it is honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit discouraging because I mean, just in general, it just seems like, you know, every time you turn on the news, it's just something else, and it's just like, do I really have a chance? Like, you really think to yourself, do I really have a chance? Like, what am I really doing? Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But then you go to Bennett College and you see people like James Brown who, you know, have been successful. And I mean, in his era, I guarantee you it was 10 times harder. So, I mean, you have to kind of put everything back up and put everything in perspective. And I mean, just have tunnel vision. You gotta have tunnel vision. I think that's the key with anything you do. Anything you do is all about focus. How much are you willing to focus on what you want to do?
And what I do is try to stay positive about everything, you know. No matter what's going on, you always try to stay positive. If anything goes worse scenario, anything, when you get to the bottom, there's only way to go up. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go up. So with everything that's going on in the media, I just try to be an impact to, you know what I'm saying, just try to do good on my end. You know what I'm saying? We can only control what we do. You know what I'm saying? And hope everybody does good. So that's how I just try to stay positive about everything.
I mean, like, I actually love the fact that I'm a young black male in the media because it helped me to be a better person and like just the generation we got right now, like these young kids need guidance. And I'm glad that I'm able to step in and show them like, look, like it's another route other than going out trying to sell drugs and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, like that's what you do or that's what you want to do, but it's other avenues and that you can be what you want to be. And I always want to be on TV and blah, blah, blah. So I get to do it. So now I can be positive with it. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, you know, like James Brown said when he was speaking at you guys' college, you know, we need to have diversity in media. So when I'm working with these guys, I can see it, you know, it's happening. So, you know, like you said, you know, you need diversity in the newsroom so that you can cover these diverse issues. You can cover these racial issues fairly. And I really love working with these guys, so it's just awesome to see.
All right. Well, where can people in Greensboro, where can they find you all? YouTube, the show? How can they check y'all out?
You can go to thenewsartist.com.
Yeah,
That's our website.
So hopefully we can have you guys on our show, the hashtag.
Thank you guys for letting us spotlight you guys.
Thank you for coming.
We need to spotlight, you know, men. Show everybody like men are.
Y'all gotta come back, man.
We love when you say them.
Well, you guys, make sure y'all tweet, Follow us on Instagram and follow us on Twitter as well. And just leave your comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching the hashtag. See y'all.
Bye.